Welcome to the Arena of Death Super Mega Build. Here in nowhere. I have my things ready, and I need to make something with dispensers or droppers. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is to start opening up the land a bit and make my arena space. See that red block in the middle? That's so I can measure it all up and make sure it's accurate. So what exactly is the Arena of Death? Well, it's a rectangular recreation zone that monsters are going to spawn in, and I shall battle them to the death. At first I wanted to make it a nice square one, but I feel that a rectangle would be a bit better due to the fact that I like the look of it. That's ridiculous, and now it's finished. What I'm going to start doing is applying some redstone dust underneath all of this whole space, and then I can add the dispensers and redstone repeaters as necessary. It's a very simple mechanism really. I stand on the pressure plate in the middle, all of the redstone becomes powered, and then the monsters will dispense via the dispensers. If you put a monster spawn egg into a dropper, it will drop the egg. Much the same with water. You can see this little video here. I put the water in, it drops the bucket. Yeah, thanks for that. Actually, I want the water, please. So if I put the water bucket into a dispenser, or an egg of a various creature, it will dispense it and use it at the same time, thus plopping the water on my head or many a monster. And now the formalities of engineering are complete. All I need to do is build up this whole area with dispensers. There's going to be 12 on each side or thereabouts, 6 and then 6 either side, just like this. And they're dispensers. I'm not going to use droppers, otherwise I'll have a lot of eggs hanging around. Behind that, I'm going to have some redstone trails, and it's not powerful enough to reach the whole place, but what I'll do in a minute is change it with a few repeaters. You can see there's a few repeaters in the middle. They don't do anything other than just increase the signal strength. They do also, add delay, but I'm not going to bother with doing that right now. I'll do that in a little while because I do want the eggs and the monsters to timely burst into the arena. Now I thought it's very lovely, but if I have some redstone lamps I can test it effectively. Otherwise I'm going to have to put eggs in all of these dispensers or items, drop them and then pick them up and drop them and pick them up, and it would take too long. So yeah, it works. If I stand on the pressure plate it's working. It doesn't look very beautiful. It's got like 1 and then 5, so maybe it's something to do with the repeater. I know it's something to do with the repeater actually, but I'm going to put all these redstone lamps in. Make sure we have a nice little delay on them. I'll put in the redstone dust as well. It's very simple to do. All it is just a bunch of redstone lines. There's nothing complex here. Just a very simple mechanism that I showed you in that little mini video, and I'm just basically building a bigger version of that called the Arena of Death. And what I want to do now is put in loads of these repeaters on each one of the lights so that there's a little bit of a delay between the lights switching on. That's going to be perfect to delay the egg dispatching. I'm just testing it at the minute to make sure they all go on at the same time, and there's not enough juice to reach the last light, so I need to have a few more repeaters. I'll put one here and then go to the other side as well. Put one in the middle, just on this space right there. Then I can jump down and test it again. I missed the landing once more. Okay, there it is. They all go on, but there's a really funny delay. 2 go on and then 4. I don't like that. I want to have a simple ripple effect. Nicely, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a slow delay. So let's go and check out why it's doing that. It's usually something to do with having too many or not enough repeaters. Let's try that. Okay, that's made it a bit worse, I think. Like 1, 2, 4. Not great. That's not ideal, so I need to change that. I'm just checking exactly what to do with the repeaters. What I need to do is have 1 on each light, but I'm just testing it. A lot of the redstone process is testing. A lot of things you need to get right in order for it to work. You see, that's 1, 2, and then 4. Very slow. That's wrong. But I've figured out the errors of my ways now, so what I'm going to do is go around and take all of these repeaters away and then replace them with more functional repeaters. I like to do it this way because then I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll put 1 every other 2. So you can see there's going to be a repeater here. Remove the redstone, put in a repeater, and do the same for the last one. Then go back to the other side and do the exact same thing. Pop it in, put the redstone back. I want it to look decent on both sides as well. I don't want to have a half-finished design. That's a bit weird. Now let's test it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect, isn't it? See? So if I replace those back with dispensers, I'm going to have a nice egg-throwing system, and it works very well. I'm very pleased with that. So I'm going to add a little bit of delay by adding a tick to all of the repeaters. Let's go back and test it. Nice. All I need to do now is repeat that building process on all 4 sides. So let's get to it. It's not that complex because I've already got the schematic, I just need to copy it. So I'm going to put those same blocks in, and I'll put the lights in as well, just to make sure it looks exactly the same. Put the redstone in, but I did notice on this side that it's a little bit too cramped. So I'm going to have a bit of trouble with some of those repeaters. So what I'm going to do is just figure out exactly how it's going to work. Then I'm going to erase some of the stuff, and maybe actually I've got to extend the arena by 1 block. Because I feel that without the repeaters, I'm not going to have that nice ripple effect. So I'm having a bit of trouble here. I'm trying to work out how it's going to work. What I decide to do eventually is actually extend the arena by 1 block, like I said. And now I'm just figuring out if I can do it without doing that. Let's go test it. Nah, it doesn't turn them on properly. I'm not happy with that at all. So what I need to do, unfortunately, is change the side here. I've got to test it a couple more times, see if the delay makes any difference. But no, it really doesn't. So I'm going to remove all of the repeaters, change them a bit, maybe try them over this side, put the redstone in a little bit, maybe extend it a little bit. But then I'm thinking it might be too long. I don't want it to be a massively large system. So in the end, I decided to just remove this bit and then extend the entire arena space by exactly 1 block. That's not too bad. It doesn't change the arena from being a beautiful mess. It's still okay. So there, put the lights back in, and now I can extend the redstone area, and it's not a problem really. It's not too much of an issue. I quite like it with a little bit extra redstone, so I'm going to make it a bit longer this side. Put all the redstone in, and then add the repeaters. If I tread on it, it works perfectly. Put the delay in and it times up exactly the same as the other wall. So that's really good. I'm very pleased with that. Now I need to basically repeat the same process for the other 2 walls. It's very easy to do. And after that's complete, the Arena of Death is almost ready. And if you've liked the video so far, subscribe, send me a comment about how you feel about this. You'll see in a bit, I'm going to play test the entire arena with monsters. But for now, I'm just going through and building up the entire area. Like I say, it's got to be perfect, otherwise the monster spawners are not going to work. But I'm going to make sure it does work, and this is the 4th and final wall going in. Just going to put the lights in, put the redstone in and the repeaters, just like all the other walls, and make sure it works to specification. I've got to test it as well, and I've noticed there's a slight problem with some of the delay. So as I go and test it, there's a bit of a delay issue. It starts a little bit too slow. But it's not too much of an issue to iron out because, again, I have the schematic and there's not a problem there. All I need to do is to tweak the repeaters, and then everything is pretty much the same on all 4 sides, which is what I'm going for. Once I've finished that, I'm going to take away the lights and replace them with dispensers. I did, to be honest, like the lights though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it first and then put all the lights back on. I quite enjoyed having the lights there. All of the lights like this is wrong, but if you click the dispensers, you end up opening the dispenser and not putting the lights there, which is not what I want. So I'll go around, destroy all the extra lights that I've left, test it, and it does work perfectly. And the dispensers are clicking on as well, you can hear it. That's working perfectly. Now I'm going to build up some walls. At first I thought of making a solid structure, you know, like an actual arena or a coliseum or something with stone. I kind of wanted to have some villagers hanging around watching the games, but they don't really watch, do they? It's just stupid NPCs. And then I thought, you know what, I really like things you can see into. You know, like control pads for the PlayStation where you can see the circuit boards. I really like that. My computer has a transparent window so I can see the components inside. That's how much of a nerd I am. I'm sure a few of you viewers have got that as well, so don't be saying words against me, who has the transparent case window. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked there. What I thought was I want to see the arena from the outside because I like see-through things done. It's not too tall, and I'm going to start making a nice windowed roof as well. Everything's going to be windowed roof with some bone-supporting columns. This is an absolutely ridiculous contraption, but it works, and I can't wait to play it, to be honest. But I need to beautify the whole area, and the first port of call is to beautify the roof with glass. I like to have conservatories, and I like to have conservatories of death, and this is one of them. I'm going to add a little staircase there as well, just to make it look more like a roof. It really does, doesn't it? Having that extra bit of staircase on the glass is exactly like a roof. It's perfect, like a calculator. It's like a 1990s Game Boy made of clear plastic. That's what I'm talking about. And now that's complete. I'm pretty much happy with the size of the roof. I just want to level it off with some red concrete. I'm just checking to make sure I can get in, make sure everything's okay at the sides, and I'm just going to add a nice simple layer of red concrete while this absolutely amazing music hits us in the background. It's really good, that. Yeah. Oh, one thing I did notice was my singing's amazing. No, I need to have a space to plop down, because when I play in the arena, I'm going to die. So what I need to have is a safe zone. And that safe zone is going to have a little bed, some treasure chests with loot, and it's got to be a fairly decent distance away from the Arena of Death. I just want to be able to plop down with my full coat of armor, and then go killing whatever's in there. Okay, so here it's just going to be a nice, simple design. Little bed in the corner, I think, not too crazy. That's the bedroom, I guess, and the other bit's the welcome to the death zone. Put some columns up, nice and simple. I like that. It's just a stupid people injector. That's what it is. It's a person injector. Exactly right. There's the walls. It's made of Deadpool stone. It looks exactly like Deadpool, doesn't it? For some reason. That's cool. Those walls are going to have a few windows in where you can't see absolutely anything, because that's what we need. I just tested it and it does work. That's the people injector. I'm happy with that. Looks really cool. All the way down to the Arena of Death and all the way back up to the top to the Deadpool bedroom and weird space that I'm going to have. Just pop a roof on that, but I'm not going to put any triangle roofs on that. I don't care. Inside the bedroom space, which looks lovely, I've got a mangrove door and a little red bed in the corner with a window you can see down. There's going to be a couple of lanterns and then 2 chests and item frames with swords. I need to have many a sword in this particular zone of death. I'm also going to have 2 armor stands. Those armor stands are going to act as little repositories for my iron armor. I'm not going higher than iron armor in this particular fight. Otherwise, I think I'm going to win too easily, because I'm very good at games. Okay, that's pretty much the people injector ready, and it works. I'll add a couple of flowers next to the bed, whatever. I'm done with that. Some lanterns on the ceiling. Plenty of annoying pressure plates in there as well. Straight down into the water so I don't die. And now I'm going to try and level the whole place up with varying differences of ground. I'm not just going to have grass. I'm sick of grass. I want to have different flavors of things. I also put a fence around the button, so if I accidentally tread on it, it doesn't reactivate a million more eggs, just in case I leave some more eggs in those dispensers. For the ground in the arena, I'm going to have different flavors of biomes and weird things. I also want to add some magma blocks to the mix, just to confuse me and hurt me further while I'm playing. Lots of choices here. I'm just picking them randomly, to be honest. A bit of podzol there so I can have some mushrooms. A bit of that one. I don't know what that one is. I've forgotten. Some bone. Put that in there. Some nether bricks. Any choice I want. Some bricks. Some actual bricks. Pink cherry blocks. That's lovely. Some warped planks too. A bit of this skulk ground and then some skulk sensors. That's not annoying, is it? They can indicate where I am. I'll put some honey blocks in and some dirt. I don't know what that is. A furnace. Well, I'm going to stand on furnaces too. Some cobblestone, a little monster spawner. Lots of choices for me to stand on and get very confused while I'm fighting many a monster down here. Okay, so the other side also needs a bunch more choices. While I was making this, it actually took me a long time to pick ridiculous flooring. It's very difficult to do, surprisingly. You know, I simply could have gone for just one thing. I know I'm going to have an oak floor, but no, I'm not going to have an oak floor. I'm going to have kelp blocks next to yellow terracotta. I think it's just peculiar and I love it. Have a bit of grass there. Oh, I'm disappointed with my choice of grass. But I added an azalea bush on a dead thing. A bit more stuff over there. I don't even know what I'm putting down anymore. Copper blocks, bits with mesh, holes in it. I'm digging it though. A bit more skulk flooring, a skulk sensor, iron blocks. There's just so much stuff going in. And some ice. That's great, isn't it? Good idea. I can slip up and down on the ice while I'm getting killed by monsters. Purple concrete and then pink stuff. Another magma block. It's hideous. It's hideous. I'm loving it. It's just hideous. I'm really happy with the design of this Arena of Death. Good choices on the colour scheme. Anything, really. I'm just picking some other stuff. Sand, another magma block, just in case I'm going round. Pink terracotta, more podzol there. That's lovely. Grow a couple of mushrooms real quick. That looks nice. Put some iron blocks in there, bit of coal. I'm not going to be picking the coal. I'm just here to fight. Some other stuff, bit of red. Some watermelons and honey blocks. I'm picking natural blocks now. Dripstone, a few other bits. And it's pretty much complete. The floor for the Arena of Death is hideous. And it's almost ready to play. But there's one more little ingenious thing I need to do after I've added the walls. I'm going to add some of these walls, you know, like in paintball arenas, the sandbags that you can hide behind where you're getting shot at with paintballs. I'm just going to add a few of them and hang some lanterns up because I have to put it in nighttime mode. I can't fight the monsters during the day because they will be getting killed by sunlight. One thing I do need to add though is a feeder. I do need to be fed. As I'm getting damaged in the arena, monsters are going to be hurting me the whole time. I need to eat food to regenerate health. So what I've decided to have over here is a dispenser, or a dropper perhaps, that just literally feeds me food when I step on the pressure plate. Again, nothing too complex. So first you step on the pressure plate and it activates that chain of torches on blocks. They will reach the dispenser over there, and the dispenser or the dropper will literally just drop me some food into my mouth, and then I can go and eat it. That's pretty much good. Stand on it, the food comes out, all's good. See, it works. That's the dropper. That's just like a hamster's cage. I've also added a door just in case I'm scared and I need to escape. That's not really what the game is though. I want to be fighting in here. I don't want to be escaping through the door. That's cowardly. Cool, I'm ready. Time set, midnight. It's nice and dark, it's ready for fear. Let's pop back upstairs and get my armor, change it to survival mode, make sure everything's nice and ready. Get my armor, I quickly need to put it on my body. Put the leggings on, put the chest on, put the helmet on, check the chest. I'm going to take one sword. Maybe I should take a few of them because there's going to be many a monster. Plop down into the arena, and then I'm going to apply the eggs to the dispensers. Put them in. Putting the eggs into the dispenser is a very painstaking process. It's not easy. Maybe I could have automated that. Let me know in the comments if you know how. I guess I'd have to use hoppers or something. It's very confusing. And now I'm ready to fight. Open the gates, step on the pressure plate, and it's pigs. A very easy round of pigs. You don't have to watch that. There's 42 pigs or something I've got to kill. It's too easy. I flex. So let's go back and try an actual round of monsters this time. I'm going to put my armor on again as usual. You can see everything's in place. I have a bunch of eggs, which I'm not going to use. And then I'm going to plop down the chute of death. I'm in the arena once again. Now I'm going to flick the switch and let's see what we've got. We've got husks. Got a round of husks. I've already placed the eggs and there's those little ones in here. Those little husks are the most dangerous things since sliced bread. There's also some composters on the floor. I think you might have seen those. Some strange designs I've got going on. Those husks, the little baby husks, are quite problematic. What I need to do basically is kite them round. Ouch, ouch, this is dangerous, this is dangerous. The big ones aren't that much of a problem, really. It's just these baby ones. They're like really getting up in my face and cutting me up. I'm not happy with that. Those big husks are easy though. I've just got to group them together, kite them as best I can, and chop them up. It's a nice, pleasant experience to have those husks dying a death. I could have chose zombies, but I wanted to have husks because it's a little bit different. Just like the arena, it's absolutely wild with things going on. I better take those spider eggs off the bar. Why did I find those? I want to go and get myself a lunch. Eat it real quick, because they are a little bit fast for some reason, those husks. Every time they hit me, they make me very hungry as well. I'm not happy about that. Okay, cool. Chopping them up. So what? There's some trapped in the composters. That's ridiculous. That's made me very happy. If they're trapped in the composters, I don't have to fight them. That's really good. Yeah, now I've killed those baby ones. These are not much of an issue, really. I've just got to chop them down and avoid the range. They do hit quite far out, don't they, these ones? They just look like zombies to me, really. They're nothing special. Got to go round. Watch out for this area. Don't want to get trapped. Okay, they're all coming. That's good. If I keep them in one group, I can just carve them down. There's no issue at all. Nice. Getting a bit problematic sometimes, but once those baby ones are done, I'm very happy. They're just easy. I think I've got to stay out of the range though, otherwise I'm going to get hit. Quickly eat the pork chop, and then have another go. Choppy choppy. Yes, yes, yes. They're dying now, they're dying. They must have took a lot of damage, and I'm happy about that. They're going down. The Arena of Death is incredibly fun. Subscribe if you're enjoying it. These composter ones, they're already subscribed as well. Nice. Cool, that's done. And now I've just got to whittle this pack of husks down. There's probably no chance I'm going to die now. I'm not feeling anything rather dangerous, to be honest. There's not much pressure. They're just a nice pack of husks. Oh, I'm a bit trapped. I got trapped on the wall. There was a chance I died. There was a chance I nearly died. Oh my goodness. Just eat that thing up, get back up to full strength, wait for the husks to arrive, and just keep cutting them up. I've got to be careful of my scenery. That's supposed to be protecting me, but it's not working out in my favor, is it? The idea really of the scenery is I can run around it and try and kite things, hide behind it if things are shooting me, but I just got absolutely whacked by the zombies who used it to their advantage. That's no good. But this pack of zombies is almost down to the end. I'll get another meat from the feeder. Just quickly chop them up. I really don't want to be getting hit. The floor's hurting me as well. I don't really know where the lava bits are, even though I put them there. It's very random. Lots of dudes in the composters. Why are they sitting in there? Why are they sitting in there? That's weird. Good, good. Get them chopped up. If they get trapped in there, that's a good idea. Trap them all. Yep, beating these down. There's what, like 10 left? 10 left. I should easily be able to chop these. Coming up to the end, 2 left, 1 left. A couple of dudes still in the composters, just easily pick those off. That's good. Nice. 3 guys left, trapped in composters. They can't get out of them. They're absolutely prisoners, and I'm happy it's done. Yeah, look at that. I'll go clear up the arena a bit. There's a lot of meat, but I flex. Happy with that. Let's go to the next round. What monsters might we see this time? Let's quickly go check my armor and my swords. I'm going to take another sword. I'm going to take 2 swords just in case one bursts. If a sword bursts, I'm down to basically punching the monsters to death. And that's no good, is it? Get myself full health. Let's go. You can see me there. I'm going to go through the doors of doom, drop down into the arena of death. I've already pre-installed the eggs, and let's do it. This round is slimes. Slimes shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't even think they aggro, to be honest. They're just sort of like looking around. That one's aggroing, that big one. But the little ones don't do anything, do they, look? Easy to chop up those. Boom, boom, boom. Problem is, when you burst a slime, it turns into another 5 or 6 slimes, doesn't it? There's 2. And then they split into little 3 ones as well. There's a lot of different slimes to worry about. If these gang up on me, I could be in some trouble. But they don't seem to be so aggressive, do they? They're not as aggressive as zombies. And they're just sort of hanging around in little gangs in corners. Calm down, I can take these. If I get too stressed, I'm not going to be able to kill them. It's not easy to aim at the little ones, I'll be honest, but the big ones go down quite nicely. And these medium-sized ones, they're not trouble either, are they? Just got to hit them. I'm liking this. The slime round is pretty fun. Not a concern with that. I don't think I'll be dying here. This is easier than the zombies, to be honest. See, with the zombies, and there's the piglins as well, the zombified piglins, they have the baby ones, and those baby ones are rough. Like, these baby ones don't do anything. There's just no danger at all. But the zombies, wow. Those baby ones can catch you, and they can kill you very quickly. Slime's going down easily. There's the same amount of slimes in this arena as there has been zombies. It just feels like there's a lot less, because they're spread out. And if they're spread out in the arena, I'm happy with that. Not a problem. I wonder if they get trapped in the composters too. The big one doesn't look. What about the medium-sized ones? No? They don't get trapped in the composters like people and zombies. That's a shame. Okay, well, these slimes are going down. I'm hurting myself a lot on the magma every now and again. But it's not an issue. I've just got to go around and kill them. Really easy round. The slime round is super easy. I'm wondering if this furnace is going to get in the way for my next round of monsters, whatever they may be. But yeah, these are easy. I kind of want to leave some of the medium-sized ones, mop up the small ones, and then go for the medium-sized ones after I've killed them all. Otherwise, I might get swamped. Get swamped by those little tiny ones, and I could get into some trouble. It's just a cleanup operation now, isn't it? To make sure I can finish the last few jellies off. Yeah, that's so easy. Easy peasy. Cool. Like a few little tiddlers left. Tadpoles of monsters. There's a medium-sized one still. Let's go sort it out after I've eaten myself a pork chop. Here you are. Thank you, mate. 2 more. 1 more. I think it's done. Yeah, there's no more slimes left. There's like 1 or 2 hanging around. Let's go get these slime balls. I could farm them. I could farm them with the Arena of Death. Hey, one's got outside. How's it got outside? Kill this dude. Nice. Get the slime ball. Get me another pork chop. Give me another pork chop. They keep falling. They keep falling. The pressure plate activates itself when they fall. Let's go outside the door and kill this slime that somehow got outside. There's no hole. There's no hole in my wall. Absolutely not. Cool. That's the slime round complete. I think I've mopped up nicely. Everything's done. I'm very happy with that. And I flex. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to another round. Let's go get myself into the arena. First, I just want to eat some food, and then I'll drop down. I've already got my armor sorted. Splash. I'm into the arena. What is this round going to be? I'm very nervous. I step onto the precious plate, and it's spiders. Now, the spiders are already getting damaged for some reason. The spiders are rather scary. They're a lot scarier than the jellies, I'm telling you. This is something else. There's a lot of them, and they can climb walls and stuff. Oh, wow, this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous. I'm not overly scared, but this could be dangerous. So I apply the same kiting technique. Kite them around the edge. I'm probably going to be okay. There's a few over there. Get that one. There's one there. It's rather dangerous. But I'm just trying to kite them. Hey, there's a skeleton one. There's a skeleton one. That's bad. Why is there a skeleton one? I didn't order that. I literally just put the spiders in. Is it like a random chance? Oh, no. That could be very, very dangerous. The skeletons are evil in this game. They're very, very difficult to fight. And having one of those shooting at me while these do the melee is very bad. Oh, no, Eat the pork chop. That's good. That's good. Keep my health up. I've got no problem kiting these. For some reason, they've got not much attack. I'm not scared of it at all. It's very weak. The skeleton one, I've got to try and pinpoint that one. That's like the boss one. The skeleton one is like the boss, so I've got to kill him very quick. I don't know why they got injured when they fell into the arena as well. That's kind of funny. It could be a quirk with my arena design. I'm not happy with that. I'm getting trapped on my furniture, and I'm getting hurt by my magma blocks. But that's part of the design. That was part of the fun. Quick, eat the pork chop. All the spiders are coming. They think they're hard, but they're not. They're not. They're really not. Look, I just killed 5 in a go. Let's go over here, get that one. Couple more on the ceiling. The skeleton one's not even looking at me anymore. Yeah, he's easy. Killed the skeleton first, then the spider. Check around for the ceiling spiders. There's one there, one there. I think that's pretty much the spiders done. Oh, there's a couple in the ceiling over there. Easy. Go over, chop, chop, dead, chop. That is all the spiders complete. There's a bunch of trash on the floor, but I'm happy with that. That was easy. I flex. Right, there's one more round left. It's not going to be creepers because they're going to blow up and destroy my base. I don't want them to do that. They're going to destroy the arena. So I'm just going to take a few more fresh swords. This is going to be horrible in there. I don't want to take too many swords because this is going to be a hard round. My armor's fresh, and so am I. I drop down into the arena with a splash. Okay, let's go back to first person. Open the gates real quick. I'm very, very nervous with this one. Press the pressure plate, go on, let's do it. And it's skeletons, let's go. 40 odd skeletons to kill, and this is nightmare fuel because they're very dangerous with the bows and arrows. There's definitely going to be a death in here, but it is the arena of death. This is something special. I've got to try my best to somehow avoid them and get them into an infighting situation. I'm getting low on health. This is very bad. I'm not going to survive this wave. Absolutely not. I'm going to die very soon. One more. I'm dead. Oh dear. Okay, respawn. That's why I have the house upstairs. Get the armor, put it on again. I have a couple of sets of this. Go get myself a sword. I think I'll take 2 just in case. Maybe I have to take the rotten meat because there's no food in my bags. That's cheating. Down I go again. Splash. All the monsters are there ready, primed to fight me. This time I'm going to try my best to not die. But look at all these arrows. This is sickening. This is absolutely gross. Come on, man. Don't be dying now. I need to try and hide with this furniture thing. I should have built a little house down here, you know? That would have helped me loads. It's also cheating. So, I'm going to pop these out. Do this one. Whoops, I made a mistake pressing that. Go over here. Kill these dudes. They're going to kill me again. They're going to kill me again. I've got to go and hide over here. I've only got half a health. Why do I open the inventory? Quick, just wait for my health to regenerate. I don't really want to fight fresh ones. I want to fight the ones that are already pre-injured. Okay, there's a few left. I'm in trouble. I've aggroed a few new ones. I've got a health left. 1 health. Oh no. I've got to dodge the arrows. I've got to get round. Another one. Kill him. Right. Just get away. There's too many people shooting at me. Put the pork chop, and I've died. I was messing around too much with the inventory there. Okay, well, get another sword. No armor this time. I've just got to go down, pick up stuff, have a go without the armor. This is going to be ridiculous. There's a lot of trash on the floor. That's also stuff I need. Okay, that skeleton's easy. Don't know where my armor is. I'm going to go and try and find it. Get that skeleton. He's gone. There's a bunch of armor here. That's where I died. 2 more skeletons. A couple of skeletons over there. I better run away and put the armor on. I've got to go eat some food as well. This is pretty scary over there. Put the things on. Grab some food. Grab the leggings. Put the feet back on. Whew, that was really scary. I quite enjoyed that. Let's get the sword and kill those last 3. This should be easy enough, to be honest. I think there's only 3 left. 4. Maybe 4 left. So kill that dude. Oh, he's took a beating. Alright, he's down. Another one here. Another one. Cool, that's brilliant. Is there any more? Yeah, there's 2 more dudes. Gotta go get them. That's easy. Once they fire the arrow, you can charge them. Yes. Okay, that's done. I've done it. Oh, that was really hard. The skeletons round was insane. Get some more food from the dispenser because that was horrible. This has been an incredibly fun thing to build. If you've liked the video, subscribe, send me a comment. I'm Ikkcicle, and I'll see you next time.